Hey, what's up guys? It's Bye here. Today video, I will let you guys know who I think is the winner of the big fight between 1093 and 1254 in the embargo zone here, okay? So, some of you will like what I'm about to say, and some of you will probably not gonna like it. I just want to share my own personal unbiased opinion here, okay? So I've been streaming 1093 versus 2545 for the past few days. I won't be streaming today as I don't think there will be a lot of fight here because right now it doesn't serve any purpose anymore in my opinions. But I do want to make like a video to give you guys a quick update, and at the same time I wanna tell you guys who I think is the winner here. At the moment I'm making this video, there is about 1.5 day left before the level 5 gate open, right? 1254 is kind of like still pushing a little bit in some area here, but it's not like an all-out pushing here. I think there's some fighting still here at 93T fort. I think they was able to burn it here, right? So they were able to burn the fort here for a bit here. But the fort is still like almost 100% HP here, and with only like 1.5 day left, right? Very low chance that they're gonna be able to get to that fort area right there. 93J fort here is also burning a little bit as well, but behind the 93J fort there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, there are 2 other forts that lay behind, so it's gonna be very hard for them to get to that area. 93L fort is not burning here. 93J fort here is being repaired, almost 100% HP here, right? It's gonna take at least 2 days or 3 days here for them to go to this area at least. Even if 1093 not gonna try to do any defense here, it's gonna take them some time there. Okay, 90 fort here is not burning, right? So they're not trying to go to that area. Even this area right here, 93 SP fort is not burning. 93D fort is not burning here. Down here, right, 93C fort is also not burning, right? So the only 2 fort are burning right now. The only 2 fort are burning right now is the 93J fort over here. But even if this fort go down, it's gonna be 2 other fort down here. They have to burn, right? Over here we got 93T, okay? 93T fort is burning a little bit here, but like 1093 they can choose to either defense that fort, or they can just easily build another 93T fort right behind it very easily. They can get it done. So like, as a matter of fact, they don't even need to defend it fort here anymore, to be honest. They have a buy enough time for them to secure the 2 level 5 gate here, right? Unless 1254 can like go wings and fly over the fort here, then maybe they can get to those 2 level 5 gates. But as of thing looking right now, it's gonna be impossible for 1254 to get to those 2 level 5 gates there. So 1093 will definitely capture those 2 level 5 gate when the pass 5 open. Okay, so like in this zone right here, right, in the embargo zone, I would say there are 5 objectives in this zone here that each camp can try to capture here, right? So there are 2 here on here, right? One here. 1 ancient ruins. The bastions here are kind of useless because there are no bastion skill in Straps 8. So 2 here on, 1 ancient ruin, and 2 level 5 gate here, right? So there are a total of 5 objectives that each side can try to capture. And we got 254 was able to capture 2 here on here, okay? So they captured 2 here on here and 1 ancient ruin, right? And 1254 will capture 2 level 5 gates as soon as they open, okay? So in terms of like objective count, 1254 captured 3 objectives, and 1093 only captured 2. But however, even though 1093 only captured 2 objectives, but I do think that the two level 5 gates here with a lot more points, and it can give the other team a lot more advantages when it comes to this big fight KvK here. So even though 1093 only captured two level 5 gates, I strongly believe they are the winner of this zone here, right? Them Broncos, 1093 is a winner because they were able to successfully achieve their objective. They were able to capture, the two level 5 gate here. Okay? And 1254, it's sad to say, but they fell. They fell in this zone here, right? They failed to capture the two level 5 gate here, right? Coming from like a bigger kingdom, right? It should be their main objective should be like being able to capture every single thing in this zone here, especially how big they've been trying to talk down on 1093. Be like, oh, the fight is not gonna last very long, right? So like, for them to like failing at capture the two level 5 gates here, they fail me in this zone here, right? So 1093 Def is a winner here. So congratulations to 1093. Very well. Like I would say, like very good defense there for you guys to be able to hold off on 1254 here. So like I would definitely want to give like a big shout out to your kingdom, right? Still a very strong and solid kingdom here in this KvK. Okay. So like okay, so you might ask me, okay, why do I think the two level 5 gates was a lot more points or like are a lot more important into this KvK, right? So one thing you need to know is that it's a lot easier to defend behind the gate. Okay, if your kingdom decide to play defensively behind the gate, right? Because in the next zone, if 254 want to fight, they gonna have to fight against 556 and 1093 at the same time, right? So if they were able to capture the two level 5 gate here, so they can definitely play defensively behind the gate. And right, defending behind the gate is gonna be a lot easier, right? Because if you hold one gate here or two gates, you can just build fort here and you can just defend your alliance fortress, right? And you don't have to worry about the enemy trying to triple rally or double rally on your fort. And at the same time, it's taking them a lot longer walking distance here. They cannot teleport their C very close here, right? So their C have to be behind the gate here. So it's taking them a much longer time to come and reinforcing the rally and whatnot. So that is why the level 5 gate is a lot easier, is much more important, right? In terms of like defensive, from the defense, from the strategy standpoint, the two level 5 gates can definitely help 254 play defensively in this zone a lot more effectively as well. So for them to not be able to get the two level 5 gate here, they will have to fight 556 and 1093 here in the open area, right? That is if they're going to fight them. Okay. So some people might also say that 1093 just use fort to block and blah blah blah. But I have witnessed how they fought in this zone with my own eyes. Okay. They definitely deserve the credit here. Okay, guys. Right? Therefore, like 5 billion drop in power speak for itself, right? Like it's not like 1093 didn't lose any power in that zone. They drop a lot of power, right? They drop as much as 1254 or if not even more. Let's go back to that map again. And I would say some of the 1254 player, they might disagree with my opinion here that 1093 is a winner in this zone. Okay, I know, right? Some of you might disagree, and some of you might trying to telling me that, oh, it's because 1254 strategy to taking things slow, okay, or whatever reason is. But at the end of the day, from what I'm seeing so far, is that 1254 was not able to push back on 1093 here, and that is the end of story for me. Okay, so I would say it's better for you guys to admit that you kind of messed up into this zone and you're not able to push back on 1093. You're not able to see what 1093 was doing and make like a counter plan here fast enough, right? For example, right, maybe you could have like built a fort here somewhere here and kind of like build some flag over here to like behind the line or something like that, right? It's definitely I would say that was not like a very good counter plan from 1254 side when they are seeing 1093 doing a whole bunch of like fort building here and there. They didn't see it coming, right? They did not see it coming, and it was by the time they realized that 1093 is trying to block them from the 2 level 5 gate, it was too late. It was too late for them to realize that, and that is exactly why they will not have access to the 2 level 5 gate here. Okay, so like if I was in 1254, I would definitely say that, okay, good job 1093, right? We messed up, right? You guys definitely something else, right? You guys played defense very well, and we have to reevaluate our kingdom strength. I would say that is something I would do if I were in 1254. And as I mentioned many times during my stream, I do hope that 1254 will win this KvK. So I will share with you guys some of my opinion on what I think they should be doing, right? And this is just my opinion, right? I'm not trying to like telling them what to do, right? I am just sharing you guys what I think if I am in the position of leading the 1254 team here, what's some of the things that I would do, okay? So I would say there are like a 2 possibility here after the level 5 gets opening, okay? So the possibility number 1 is that 254 is gonna stay back into this zone and they gonna fight, okay? If 254 want to stay back into this zone and fight, they need to take a break right now from fighting because they need to rest up. That is one thing I would definitely do as a Kingdom 1254. I would forget off the fort lie up here. Right? I just forget about it. Number 2 that I would be doing if 1254 is gonna stay back and fight is that I had to figure out a building plan, a strategic plan here somehow. Right? I'm not gonna tell them what to do here. But they need to have a strong line of defense here with either fort or like cover some of the area so that they don't have to fight on multiple front lines at the same time, right? They definitely have to narrow down on how much fight they want to do in this zone here, right? So some fort job planning, some kind of like defense line up where you can put a lot of like city behind the line to play defensively will be very, very important into this zone here. If they want to play defensively against 556 and 1093 in Dim Bronco, okay? So that would be 2 things I would do right now, right? Because like the thing is that if 254 125 556 in Dim Bronco, they gotta rest up because they can't just keep fighting non-stop here for like 2 weeks, right? 556 is gonna be super fresh when they're coming in here. And it's gonna be very, very hard. I would say be very, very hard to keep up with their activity when it comes to fighting, right? That is something that I'm a little bit worried for 254, right? When the level 5 get open. The possibility number 2 is something I would definitely do, right? That is the possibility number 2 is something I would definitely do if I was in 1254. When the 2 level 5 get opens, I would pull out of this zone. I would give up Dim Bronco here, right? That if I want to win. The possibility, the option number 2 will definitely, in my opinion, will definitely give them a much better chance of winning this KvK. That if they care about this KvK. I would definitely pull out of Dim Bronco here if I were 254, if I want to win. And I would definitely try to play defensively behind the level 6 gate here, right? So one thing is that if you pull out of Dim Bronco, you gotta force 556 to wait even longer for them to even have some kind of fighting, right? So when the level 6 get open, they gotta rushing in. They gotta get like that mentality that, oh, we want to get some kills, blah blah blah, right? And they might make some mistakes there that 254 can I would say 254 can definitely capitalize on 556 mistake because they've been waiting for so long to fight, right? Another thing is that, right, I definitely don't think 254 should be fighting in Dim Bronco again when 556 coming in because they've been fighting for like 6-7 days already, right? It just doesn't make sense for 254 to fight in here anymore because I do think that they need a break. They need to rest up. That is the reason why I would think that pulling back to a Curry here and play defensively would be a much better choice for the kingdom as a whole. Okay. Another thing 254 has to do is that after 1945 if they're able to push back on 1664, they will need 1945 coming over here to block 1664. Okay, so 1945 will have to take care of 1664. Like if they try to come out, 1945 has to come in and help. Why? Because in the next zone, 254 will have to fight against two kingdom, which is 1093 and 556. Okay, and I honestly don't think they will be able to fight against three kingdom if 1945 doesn't coming in here and help blocking this area here. They's gonna be in a big trouble. Okay, so I would definitely pull back. If I was the one leading 254 right now, when the 2 level 5 get open, pull back from here and start building here, right? Start covering this zone here, because they gonna have to need to cover the level 6 gate here and to cover this entire zone so that 1664 cannot come out. And playing defensively behind the level 6 gate is gonna be a lot easier for them, because only one kingdom can go through that gate, right? Either 1093 or 556, and it's gonna be a lot easier for them, right? And at the same time, they can give their kingdoms some kind of a resting time here for them to rest up, and they can fight in the next zone. Okay, I honestly just don't think it's a good idea for them to stay back in here, right? I honestly don't think it's a good idea for them to stay back in here and fight in the next zone. I think it's gonna be a very bad idea for them, and if they stay, I think their chance of winning is gonna be much, like their chance of winning KvK is gonna be much lower. That is just my opinion, right? I just want to share some of my opinions in this KvK, right? I just want to tell you guys what I think. Like if I was the leader of the kingdoms, I would definitely put my kingdom first, right? The chance for winning this KvK first before anything else. And I honestly think that 254 definitely messed up here in this zone, right? For not being able to get to the 2 level 5 gate here. That was I would say that was like a huge mistake for them, right? And I think they need better plan, right? They need better plans. They need to come back with a better strategy here, a better planning here of how they can try to like forcing the enemy to make mistake now, and they can try to capitalize on the enemy mistake instead of them, right? I would say for 254, if they decide to stay back in Dimbrocco to fight, I think they are going to make another mistake there in this KvK. That is my opinion. Anyway, guys, right, I just want to make a quick video to give you guys an update of this KvK. And just want to share my opinion here, and at the same time, right, congrats to 1093. You guys fought very well, played defensively very well, very good planning here, right? Building fort here. I don't give a shit whatever people say. You guys won this zone, right? Very good planning. Again, right? Congrats to you guys, well deserving. And thanks again for watching the video, guys. Peace out.